Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. You may have a look. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope. You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
네트워크 설치 기사네. 이제 네트워크 다 연결해 주네. 그럼 이 미국 전역의 네트워크를 다 연결해야 되는 거야? 아, 미쳤다. 걸어 다니면서 나 참.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam.
장비 제작?
Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
뭘 제작할 수 있지? 사다리, 등반용 앵커.
Sam,
PPC는 뭐야?
you can use that PCC to build a post box.
이제 건설 이걸로 가야 되지.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
PCC 지금 제작했는데? PCC 제작했는데. 출발.
Order assigned.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
여기 와서 이제 뭐 하는 거야?
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
야, 이렇게 뭐 하는 거야? 프로토스처럼 이렇게 막 소환하는 거야, 이거는? 포스트 박스가?
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it.
아, 언제나
If you've got enough
사용할 수 있다.
supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
그럼 이제 밥 가야 될 때가. 이제 이쪽으로. 왔던 데인데 왜 다시 오는 거야?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
뭐지? 의뢰를 다시 받은 의뢰. 됐어. 그냥 진행해. 희귀금속은 뭐지? 출발. 엄청난데?
Order assigned. Weapons restrictions lifted.
근데 우리 무기가 이쪽에 있는 거야? 우리가 가야 될 때 여기가 맞아. 여기가 맞아. 여기야? 아니면 저기야? 목적지 캐피탈 로트 시티. 여기는 어디야? 서쪽 배송센터. 잘못 오고 있는 거야. 이거 왜 위에?
Over here!
우리가 가야 될 때가 지금 희귀금속 케이스 6개 전부 배송인데. 캐피탈 로트 서쪽 배송센터잖아. 그러면 여기가 배송센터 맞지? 맞네. 여기네. 뭐 여기 맞네. 이게 뜨는 게 2개가 뜨길래 이 방향이 맞는 줄.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
스캔 당했다고? 이걸 누가 훔치려고 이제 그거 한단 말이야. 어쨌든 이동하자. 누구야? 누가 온 거야? 뭐야? 우리 총 같은 것도 없던데. 우리 택배를 훔쳐가려고 하는데. 택배를 훔쳐가려고 하는데. 빨리 도망가자. 이 녀석이 남의 택배를 훔쳐가는. 이제 백업 도망가네 다시. 이거 비 오니까 얘들이 그냥 가는구나.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining.
그러니까
Even
비가
they
와서
know better
다행이네.
than to mess with BTs.
이거 총 없는데. 총 있어야 저 녀석들하고 싸울 거 아니야. 돌아가야겠는데? 못 올라갈 것 같은데. 저 옆에 저 건물 뭐지? 일단 그냥 갔다. 레이징은 뭐지?
Yeah, I feel it.
차 오면 가야 돼. 또 뭐가 걸리는 거야? 이제 벗어났어?
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. He doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. His functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds. and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
됐어, 이제 다 왔어.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
이렇게 얘기하면
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
집밖에 없는데. 다 왔다. 납품.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend. Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
저 금속 쪼가리로 이렇게 네트워크를 이렇게 연결한단 말이야. 원리가 뭐야? 믿을 수가 없어.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
물과 드론 증후군, 메일하고 데이터 재활용.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do. Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
아, 프리비어 룸 휴식. 여기서 이제 프리비어 개인 룸으로 가가지고 이제 우리 비비를 휴식을 취해야 되는 거야? 뭐 샤워도 하고.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
10.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BP are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
그럼 뭐 저 비비는 누가 만드는지도 모르고 그냥 이렇게 사람들이 쓰고 있단 말이야? 그 침대에다 저걸 왜 묶는 거지? 불편하지 않나? 저렇게 묶어 놓으면?
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down.
영국은 싫어하겠다 이거. 영국 런던 다리가 무너진다는 듯이 좋아할 리가 없지.
Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said. extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
자기 마음대로 개인 공간에 막 들어와가지고 저렇게 하면 개인 그 사생활이 정말 없겠다.
Hello, Sam. This is Hardman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
오케이, 그럼 화장실. 그다음에 샤워하고. 이렇게 할 거면 그냥 이 안에서 그냥 돌아다닐 수 있게 하지 왜 샤워 이제. 저 C는 한 번도 이거 켜는 일이 없겠다. 뭔지 알 수가 없네. C는. H는 지금 샤워할 때.
Sam, this is Hardman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mana. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Correlling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
통신 끊어졌어. 뭐 하는 거야? 이제 그 샘플 가지고 가자. 샘플 가지고 가자.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
무기. 근데 위에 없잖아, 무기. 단말기 가도? 메일? 조지 바튼? 데이터 팁 인터뷰 일단 어쨌든 여기까지 그러면